Chris Paul clears Kyrie in every single way, and I don't know why this is a debate. I can tell we're in the offseason. Because I'm starting to see people say dumbass shit like Kyrie Irving was better than Chris Paul just because his game is aesthetically more pleasing. And let's be honest, that's really all it is, right? If you look at the two people's game, like Kyrie has a more aesthetically pleasing game than Chris Paul. You know what I'm saying? One could even argue that Kyrie is a better scorer than Chris Paul. Like, Kyrie can dribble. He's one of the best ball handlers we have ever seen. He is a very nice shot maker, and he's very creative with the ball in his hands. But he's not better than Chris fucking Paul. Chris Paul is like I'm not even gonna say if Kyrie, but Chris Paul is a better defender. Like, at his size, he's one of the only guys who was actually an all NBA level defender. Not only that, he was a phenomenal shooter from not only a mid range, but even as the game started to expand out, he became a pretty good 3-point shooter. And then on top of that, he is a very, and I mean very elite playmaker. He has reached levels of playmaking that somebody like Kyrie Irving has never and will never reach. And that's no disrespect to Kyrie Irving at all. That's just who Chris Paul is. Like, and it's not even close, because, like, I mean, outside of handles, like, you could argue Kyrie for scoring, but nothing else is really close. Kyrie has never really elevated a team to the levels that Chris Paul did with the Hornets or the Clippers. And I think that's really what it is. Because Chris Paul has been, like, out of his prime for so long, like, realistically, Chris Paul has been in his prime since, I guess you could say, the Clippers. I mean, he had good stints with the Rockets and the Suns and the Thunder, so, like, that. But that was past his prime. That was the prime Chris Paul. But in his prime, Chris Paul was like a top 10, arguably top 5 player in the entire NBA. He was second in MVP voting in his first couple of years in the league. Like, nigga, do you not know how insane that is? Kyrie Irving, the number 1 overall draft pick, phenomenal coming in the league. He wasn't doing shit like that. And, I mean, we have to stop this Chris Paul versus Kyrie Irving discourse. I guess all season, but let's at least start saying shit that makes sense.